Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit that like, you hit that subscribe, and every single day we go live with a channel, with a video podcast. We talk about the crypto news, we talk about Bitcoin, and we talk about what's possibly going to happen, a little bit of positivity, and let's get it. Rivetivity. Let's get it now. Wall Street Pete Live. Happy Thursday. Good morning to you. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. Hit that like and subscribe. We kind of called this yesterday. Not many people would believe we did, but thank you so much. With a double bottom M pattern to the 32,000. We're trying to talk about how a 36,000 would repeat. And if we could bounce, and I want to say this at the end, and I do this on all the end of my videos, because people really just get some cheap information and try to get it. There's a price. If we can bounce somehow, and it does this, and I'm just trying to explain to you, prepare you for this. If this does happen, and we bounce off the 35.5 right here as we do, and there it is. I was trying to find it. It's about 35.6. If we do this, you better put your heels together and start buying. If we continue to go down and break through the 35.6, then you will see that 32,000. But I want people to understand this is the end of the video, and this is probably the most crucial, most informational part. There's a 35.6 that no one's paying attention to in the charts, and maybe only I'm doing it. You understand we were coming to Wall Street Pete SICKDOE in crypto. That was yesterday's video. If anybody's interested in what the heck was going on, you got confused for a minute. Yesterday's video, we went live. We talked about it. This was 22 hours ago. Bitcoin is doing something. 32K isn't off the table, but here's why. We talked about it. Pay attention, definitely to mention to the video, and everybody who supported me. I do appreciate it. Things been going on. I woke up early in the morning, about 4 o'clock, of course, and what was happening? Well, Russia, Ukraine, conflict live updates. Ukraine battles Russian attack on multiple fronts. This is breaking news just about an hour ago. Unfortunately, we woke up to this mess. This is not good news. This is very bearish, but we're going to talk about what I believe will happen and how it's very sad to say Russia launched what Ukraine said was a full-scale attack against its neighbors Thursday, with cities bombarded from the air and forces fighting on the ground. I mean, this sounds like a joke right now. Sounder, hit that like and subscribe as you make me crack up. This is really worrisome. I hate to scare everybody. I feel like the channel Fox News, right? Here to alert you and scare you. But there's some things going on right now that we don't want to talk about, but we're talking about it. And I do believe that if we do break through this price of the 35,000, you're going to see prices lower and lower. And I believe that this 29K will be broken for the first time. Perhaps we will see what happens. This 29,000 that we've obviously bounced off every single time we've came to a high. So if you pay attention, definitely mention every time we've done an all-time new high price, what has happened? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen prices to the 29,000. And if you see right here, 35,000 so far has become the price that you will see when we hit these all-time highs. Do I hope that this is the bottom? Yes. As if you watched yesterday's video, I said click your heels together and get ready to buy. As we know, none of this is financial advice. Do understand that. But we do believe that if you can dollar cost average, and what is dollar cost averaging in? I've been watching this show for a while, and I still don't know. It's every time people are crying, you buy. 41,000. Sounds like a joke, right? Speaking of 41,000, we're going to go to the targets up and down real quick because I have to go to an appointment, and it's very important. What is the level that we must pay attention to so I can get excited and stop watching my money go bye-bye? That's a very important question. I'm surprised no one's asked. 41.7, I do believe. And this is Wall Street Pete, of course. Pay attention, definitely to mention this is the daily. I want to flip to the 4-hourly on Bitcoin and show you a little bit what I mean. 41,000. For whatever reason, 41,000 is a nightmare. Somehow, some way, shape, or form, we are not able to break through. As you see, all the way from January 7th, we found support. And then, obviously, all the way into 3 weeks, 2 weeks later, we had a huge plunge. Talk about this Ukraine, Russia. And then it goes up. Dead cat bounce. As we said, it was a bull trap. You did watch and pay attention on WallST.Pete. You would have known. We talked about it on here as well. And I did say to you, be careful, right? You are warned. You were warned. That was 3 hours ago. But really talking about some things, I did say that this was this was a bull trap. So I'm trying to find where I said it was a bull. There it is. So let's look right now, and here it is. I'm showing the old 14 hours ago. consider this a bull trap. And we were trading almost 38,000 and we kept pumping to 40,000. Everyone was excited, right? A lot of people do understand 41,273 is a problem. Thank you very much, Digital. I do appreciate it. My energy is amazing. Why? I don't know why. Maybe because we worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. This crazy bastard worked on Wall Street. Had to run and scream past all these people. Imagine having to get through this crowd. I had to fuck people up. Like literally barrel my shoulder through like, okay, my brokers need me. Or, this is in the beginning. I worked for brokers and I learned the trade. I learned the methods. I learned everything. This is where I'm from. New York, baby. Manhattan. Went there every day to get to work. I enjoyed it. It was about a decade long. We enjoyed this like you wouldn't believe. You have to barrel your way through that pit to get in there and get the prices and talk to the people you needed to talk to. Thank God I'm a big man because I don't know what the fuck I would have done. There are actually linebackers in the NFL that were there. A couple of guys named Crusher, he was humongous. He was like 6'7", 7'3", 345 pounds. Imagine me trying to get through there. I thought I was big. But getting to the point, 41,007 was a big number. It's crazy. I'm telling you, laugh. And this was the place where actually if you got punched in the mouth, you could charge them, fine them $5,000, perhaps make them lose their job. Imagine paying a $5,000 fine. Why would you want to punch someone in the mouth? Well, one, you're getting hit and smacked around all day, screaming, buy, sell, right in the ring. That's one problem. You get annoyed. You can't get hit around all fucking day. You finally want to knock someone out. The other reason, if someone tried to sell you $2,000 over the ring, and it was against you, and they said, oh, no, I only sold 200. I only bought 200 from you. You didn't sell me 2,000. Now you're down big time. Or they're taking your profits because they don't want to take a loss. You understand me? So every time someone buys in this market, someone's selling. So the only way you're buying this 29,000 if there's some jackass selling at 29,000. So do understand how this works. So this is why I believe 35,000 is going to stay relatively the same. What's going to happen as I work on Wall Street here, I'm trying to explain to you, people are selling this price. And what they're doing is people are buying, right? The smart money is buying 35,000. They know, they see from January 21st, which was only a month ago, that this seemed to be the support. Now, back here, when 41,000, we already know this is a big problem. We need to break through 41,000 to consider even bullish, okay? So to even consider bullish, we need to break this. I don't know if people understand it. You may not. But if you follow Wall Street, Pete, not financial advice, but definitely twice as nice, you'll see and check your own research at the end of the day. This is my strategy. It works. 41.7, and I have 41.27, I know. 41.7 is the big ultimate number, okay? It is what it is. That's Wall Street Pete's number. If we don't break a candle above this, don't consider any bullish action coming soon. Now, double bottom M coming. Yes, they're all over the place. You see the double bottom M pattern coming. You see where it is. We need to break that, go sideways, and then we can get our bullish trend to the upside. Right now, with all the FUD, Russia, Ukraine, all this bullshit that's going on, and obviously, we already know China doesn't like it. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention to the total crypto market cap, 1.58 and continuing to fall, obviously. I mean, this is what dumb money does. Down 10.5% in the last 24 hours. That's a lot of money. So pay attention to what everyone's doing. I'm buying, you're selling. It's just the opposite, I hate to tell you. And when everyone else is talking 20,000, do understand if we break this, we're going to have a massive fall to the downside. So understand we cannot see this. I don't believe this will happen. Here are your two options now. Your two options. One is the sideways momentum, hopefully to break to the upside. If not, get ready because there is something breaking down in the worst, and we're going to get crushed. You think that your portfolio, you think you're getting your ass kicked now when you bought Harmony One token at 20 cents. You think this hurts 50%? It's going to get worse. And I have to tell you, Bitcoin Army has kicked me in the dick to where I finally had to buy more. No longer $3 is a good buy, right? As we were coming down, we were buying here. We thought 237 was a fantastic buy, hitting resistance we knew. But if you pay attention to some of these coins, they're taking massive, massive rips to the downside. What am I going to buy? Well, I'm not going to buy some Cardano. When I find this inverted head and when I find this to go down to the downside, you will see me taking profits at the 122. I'm going to buy the dip. Cardano is one of these things I'm buying. So understand, pay attention to this market. We understand what's one of the biggest things in this section, in this sector, in the crypto space. Well, Chainlink. Chainlink is doing the same thing. There is a big problem right here, ladies and gentlemen. We are falling down, and the FOMO is real. So what's happening? Everything is cheap. This is a buying opportunity. When's a good time to buy? Now. Elron is 124. I feel like the shopper at Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen, on aisle every effing crypto space, the entire market is on sale. I repeat, the entire market is on sale. Wall Street Pete, this is insane. When was the last time Elron, which is a wonderful, beautiful project, when was the last time Elron was trading 124? Well, we're going to have to take a look. Last time we were trading somewhere in that down frame here was August 27th. You have to pay attention to this stuff. You have to understand that this is an opportunity. You have to stop looking at your money going down and getting sick. If you did not see the warning signs to sell earlier, well, then you're stuck now. Don't be like the rest and don't feed the whales. Now, what's going to happen? I believe Bitcoin is going to run the show. We know this. I'm getting ready to close this video. Understand, hit the like and subscribe. Please, I appreciate it very much. We can keep doing these videos, but this double bottom end pattern has potential to go down to the 32K, as I said. Woke up in the middle of the night, and I did see 34.3. I did not like that. You didn't either. Pay attention. Hopefully, we're getting something here. There will be a couple more bottoms here coming through. Can we test this? Yes. Pay attention to this price. These are the two options, as I said over and over and over again. I will go back to this chart that I was on one last time before we go. Stay to the end because we're leaving now. This is it. You need to see sideways boring action from the 41,000 all the way to the 35,000 of Bitcoin. If you don't see this, we are going to see downward momentum really fast. I ain't going to like it. You better buy the dip. You better dollar cost average in because any moment it will start to pop. We are not going to zero. This is our hero. Understand where we've come from. Understand what we've done now. Wall Street, Pete, SICKDOE, and crypto. Pay attention, definitely to mention the fundamentals are real as steel. We're here to stay. Understand that. The reason why they want Bitcoin down, the reason why the scare is here, and why we're getting all this fun is because they cannot control it. And if you don't understand that, you need to start understanding they can't control it. The government cannot control Bitcoin. No one can control Bitcoin. It's out of control in a good way. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't have a ledger, if you don't have a 12-phrase seeded passcode in dry storage or anything in this nature that you know crypto is friggin' protected in, you need to get one, okay? I'm a real guy, real man, as steel. I'm real as steel, ladies and gentlemen. Worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Let's get it. Let's not be stupid. Pay attention to what's happening here, okay? A lot of FUD. We've been through the China ban. We've been through so much right now. The hash rate got its ass kicked. United States took over. We are now mining the most in the United States. Understand that. NFT arts are now allowed back in China all of a sudden, right? We have the $1.7 million hack in the Bored Apes Yacht Club. So OpenSea is now being sued by multiple people, I'm sure. We got this Ukraine-Russia attack. You have to understand that right now, this is the worst time of times emotionally. And I say do not trade on emotion. I say this every day. Thank you, Selner, because I am going to get definitely something procedure taken care of right now, and appreciate that, brother. But what we're doing right now is talking about real-life situations, and I'm here for you because I don't want to see this recession kill or hurt nobody. It's going to do this from a man who's been down at the very bottom of his low, and a gentleman who's, could go back down low again. Who the hell knows, right? We don't know what's the bottom, right? That's just like real life. But I want you to know as we get ready to leave, you have to buy this dip. Millionaires are created. Millionaires were made on these dips. Yeah, you may have to wait a year. You may have to wait the whole 2022. But isn't life flying away already? I mean, here we are, 2022. I can't believe that's a number. I remember writing 1990-something on my piece of paper going to school. We're talking about 2022. So if you're not invested in crypto or if you're just new to this, you should be very happy. You should get excited. Crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin is a form of digital currency. I don't care who you are. You can sit here and argue with this all day. I'm not going to even argue with you or entertain it. When you see ATMs transferring to Yang and transferring to the U.S. dollar, you could buy Bitcoin through an ATM anywhere all over soon. It's like the new phone booth. Remember the phone booths? They used to have phone booths all over the world. I know a man who used to have his job. His job was to remove phone booths. Could you imagine? 2015, 2016, his job was to make sure that every phone booth was removed throughout the entire world. That was his job. I said, don't you worry about job security? I said, what are you going to do when all the phone booths are gone? He said, I'm going to find something new. And that gentleman found Bitcoin. So it's kind of funny how life works. I met this man. We always talked about trading and things because I'm from that area, and so was he. And he started removing phone booths. And you know what? He had no worry, just like you should have no worry. Stop worrying about what's ahead and worry about right now. Buy this dip, have a sip, take a rip. You don't really know what's going to happen here, but if you do pay attention to the charts, and we'll go back really fast as we sit here and yap away. If you pay attention to the charts time and time, even on this daily, I understand this could get worse. It could happen. It could happen, but I don't think it's going to. I think sideways action to the sideways here, and people are going to start buying this. Understand there's a buyer versus seller, and I want you to know that we should not see this price. 35,000. We called it out. If you pay attention to mention, definitely to mention on this, 35,000 is a very important level here, and we need to continue to break this double bottom M pattern. See it? Now, what happens if it continues? Well, you already see it. Double M pattern continues. You're going to see the M right there on the red, and that's your finishing on your double bottom M pattern. That's after this happens, all hell's going to break loose. We can't allow that. So I don't know what else to tell you. These are the two scenarios we have. We go over it time and time again. You know, it's like basketball. Dribble, pass, shoot. Well, these are your only two options. We have one more. It's completely straight up. That's not happening, ladies and gentlemen. So right now you have two options. These are your two. It's your Bitcoin cheat sheet. Wall Street Pete. We're out of here. Have a great day. Would love to come back later. Hopefully we can talk about some good news. Have a great day. Please do not trade on emotion. Please do your own research. If you don't know what cryptocurrency is, maybe you should just buy a few dollars, whatever you can afford, at the end of the month. And just put a couple bucks in and stop paying attention to the price. And maybe start paying attention every 6 months or a year. Because a lot of people can't stop looking at it every 5 minutes. Hit that like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto.